Hi, welcome to Blue Prism Tutorials. My name is Amir. In this session, we will learn a new feature which is offering by Blue Prism, that is dashboards and tiles. In this session, we will cover what is dashboard and what is tile, and also we will learn how to create a dashboard. We will see how to create or adding a tile. We will learn how to create a tile group. And also we will learn how to edit an existing dashboard, and also we will see how to delete an existing dashboard, and finally we will see how to set a dashboard as a home page. What is dashboard? Dashboard or a new feature which is offering by Blue Prism allow users to quickly view information on various aspects of a virtual workforce and Blue Prism environments. Now we will see what is tile. Dashboards are made up of a series of tiles, each of which is a visualization of data, providing a useful overview of specific metrics, either in the form of a chart, graph, or other visual representation of a set of data. Tiles are created and stored in a tile library where they can be added to dashboards. Dashboards and tiles are being granted with the appropriate permissions. Now we will see what kind of permissions required to create a dashboard or tile. Let me switch to Blue Prism Virtual Workforce. Let me navigate to System, go to Users. If you see over here, while we are going to create a user, we are going to define the permissions. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new user, create user. I will say dashboard user. I will just give the password as admin123, and I'm going to confirm admin123, and then I'm going to click on next. This is the current expiry user we have seen in the previous sessions. Okay, how to create a user, and then I'm going to click on next. You will find over here the roles and the permissions. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select sys administrator over here. If you see, when I'm going to create sys administrator, I will find all the permissions over here on the right hand side. Let me expand the analytics over here. If you see over here, what will happen, the analytics is nothing but which kind of permissions that we are going to do. If you see over here, it has been selected the checkbox create, edit, delete tiles, design global dashboards, design personal dashboards, design published dashboards, import global dashboards, import published dashboards, import tile, view dashboards. These are all the permissions that we are going to do that. Okay, so if I'm going to select any other permission, if I'm going to select for the dashboards, you can see this is not been selected. If you want to give the permissions, you can go ahead and you can select the analytics. Based on that, you can get all the required permissions over there. But as of now, as a system administrator, I can go ahead and I can select all the required permissions over there, and you can see all the analytics over there. Correct? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to finishing it. The user has been created successfully. Okay. Now if you see the prod and the dashboard is the same thing, let me go ahead and double click on that. If you see the permissions, I have given sys administrator also. Okay, so now you can understand by using these roles that you are going to create dashboards and tiles. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to navigate to analytics. Okay, and first of all, I'm going to show you how to create a dashboard. If you see over here, there are three types of dashboards that we are going to creating from the dashboard section. Okay, if you see over here on my left hand side, I'm having an analytics tab. Over there you can see my dashboards, global dashboards, and published dashboards. These three types that you are going to creating as part of Blue Prism 6.0 version. Okay, Blue Prism 6 only that we are going to create three kind of dashboards, whereas in Blue Prism 5 version we can create only my dashboard and the global dashboards. Now we have to understand the difference between Blue Prism 5 software as well as the 6. Okay, these are the different versions over here. Okay, let me tell you the each and everything in detail. What about the personal dashboard? This is nothing but my dashboard is nothing but a, you know, that is the personal dashboard that you are going to create. If you see over here, when you are going to right click, you can see create personal dashboard, create global dashboard, create published dashboard. These are all the things that we are having. Let me explain one by one. Create personal dashboard. These dashboards that are created by the logged in user, they are only visible to the users. Now, if you observe, okay, there's the admin user that I'm right now, right? When I'm going to create the personal dashboard, let me create it. Okay, I'm saying admin dashboard, admin, admin user dashboard. I'm saying it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do as of now that I'm not going to be adding any kind of tiles. I'm just going on the right hand side. You can see the lines over there, right? You can see, you can save it and refresh it and closing it. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it. Okay, so no tile has been selected. The blue prism logo will be displayed instead. Do you want to continue? Yes. So over here, you will find the version of the blue prism over here. Okay, but if you see over here, this is happened in the blue prism. That is, in my dashboards over there. It is nothing but personal dashboards. As I said, okay, these dashboards are created by user and they are only visible to that user, right? What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to open one more instance of the blue prism. I have already done that. If you see, there's one more user I have logged in. One more instance is there. If you observe over here, this is the prod user that have been logged in with the prod user. Now let me go to analytics. If you see that my dashboard is empty because of, okay, when I have used in admin user, that I have created the personal dashboard over there so that it will be not visible to others. Okay, let me refresh it for the time being. No, let me go ahead, let me switch the tabs once again. If you see, you don't find my dashboards over there. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to create one more time over here from the prod user. I'm just creating prod user dashboard and I'm going to saving it, and then I'm going to just over here, if you see, I'm going back and forth so that you can find it out over there. But whereas if you see, I don't find that in my analytics in admin user. So the personal dashboard only useful for the personal user only. Now we understood the personal dashboards. What about the global dashboards? These dashboards are available to all the users who having the appropriate permissions in the dashboard security group. The dashboard permission design global dashboard control access to this dashboard type. Okay, now we will see in detail with the practical. Now what I'm going to do, I'm in the user of admin, right? Now I'm going to create a global dashboard. I'm going to say, okay, with the name as a, prefix, I'm going to do admin. I'm saying global dashboard for the time being. You can create any with any name. You can go ahead and you can create, give the name it. But for the time being, what I'm going to do to identify the user, which user has been created all these things, to know that I have given admin and the prefix. Okay, I'm just giving the global dashboard and then I'm going to saving it. Okay, now no tiles has been selected. Okay, please go ahead and continue. Now the dashboard has been saved under the group of global dashboards, right? You can see the default dashboard and the admin global dashboard, right? So as I said, when you have created the in the global dashboards, it will be visible to all the users in the particular environment, right? Now let me go to another user. Now we are in the prod user. Now let me go to home and let me come back to analytics and let me expand that global dashboard. Now you can see admin global dashboard which has been created. Okay, so if you see over here, the admin dashboard has been created by the user of admin, but you can see the same dashboard which is available under the global dashboards by the user of the prod. Don't get confused. Personal dashboards for the particular user whereas the global dashboards are applicable to all the users in the particular environment or particular dev environment, whatever the appropriate instance that we are having. Okay, now we got it about the personal dashboards and the global dashboard. These two features are available only in Blue Prism 5 version, whereas Blue Prism 6 version 6, now you are having the published dashboard. The way of creating is the same. Now we are going to create a published dashboard, and I'm going to say right now, if you see, I'm going to create under the prod user, and I'm saying prod hyphen, okay, I'm just saying publish dashboard, and I'm going to saving it. Okay. Now what is published dashboard? Published dashboards offer unprecedented insight by the packing and the externalizing analytics data for visibility within the third-party tool along with the new analytics UI. This feature only available in Blue Prism version 6. Okay, I'm repeating again, the publisher dashboard is available only in Blue Prism 6 version. Now, until now, what we have seen, how we are going to be, what kind of dashboards that we are having, and also we have seen how to create the dashboard. Now we will see how to edit the dashboard. Let me go back to my same admin user. Now I want to edit my admin user dashboard, which is the personal. Double click on that. If you see on the right hand side, you are having the options to edit it. Until unless if you want to edit anything, or else if you want to create a dashboard by dragging tiles, first you have to edit it, or else you can't edit anywhere. Okay, you can't edit this any dashboard without using this option edit over there. And then if you want to edit it anything, you can go ahead and you can edit it. For the time being, I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going ahead and saving it. Now we're going to check it out the tiles. As I said, dashboards are made up of a series of tiles, each of window of visualization, data providing a useful overview of specific metrics in the form of chart, graphs, and visual representation. Now, how can we go ahead and we can create a tile? If you see, till now we are in the dashboard tab. Now go to tile library. There's another tab. You can see there's a lot of tiles libraries that already existing in our Blue Prism. Blue Prism already providing some of the tiles library over there. If you want, you can go ahead and you can use that tile libraries, or else you can go ahead and you can create a new tile library. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new tile. Okay. Now let me go ahead and let me create it. Right click on anything. You can see the option create tile, clone tile, delete tile, or creating group. We can check it out all these options later on. What I'm going to say, I'm going to create a tile. So tile is nothing but a visualization of chart. Okay. Just what I'm going to say, I'm saying Blue Prism processes. Just how many processes are there? I want to check it out. Just I'm saying process style. Okay. And after the description, to view process count in chart format or visual or no in tile format. And if you see the options, display type. The display type, if you expand, it is in chart format or whatever the format that you want, you can go ahead and you can select it. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, I have only one option right now, that is chart. I'm going to selecting it. Okay, chart is nothing but the way that we are going to look it on the tiles. Okay, auto refresh. There's another option, auto refresh. This chart or the dashboard has to refresh for how many minutes? We have every minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes. As of now, that's what I'm going to say. Every 5 minutes, you have to refresh it. Auto refresh, I'm going to selecting it. Okay, and if you see that the tabs details and preview, I'm going to details first. Over there, the chart type, we have selected the display type as chart, so that the chart types is there. If you see bars, stacked bar 100%, columns, stacked columns, stacked column 100%, pie charts, dognet charts, bar charts, these are all the things. Now what I'm going to do, the chart type should be, I'm going to select the type is bar as of now, and the data source. If you see where you can find all these data sources, It will be find it out in your SQL server where you are having the configured your Blue Prism. Let me go to SQL Server Management Studio. Let me connect to my local. Let me expand the databases. Over here, you have connected your Blue Prism with the Blue Prism test, right? Now let me confirm it again. You can see over here, Blue Prism connection. You can go ahead and you can check it out. How can we check it out? Let me go to another instance. Over here, you can see the connection, Blue Prism connection. Let me configure it. You can see the Blue Prism test, the database name which you have been connected. Let me closing it. I'm going to SQL Server Management Studio, and you can see the Blue Prism test over there. If you see all these things, you will find BPDS average handling time in the stored procs, or average retries, daily productivity, daily utilization. These are all the things which you are having as part of the data source. Okay, you can see over here, these are all the things, whatever workforce availability, all these things. Let me compare one by one, side by side. Okay, I can't get it because of, it is not accepting. So these are all coming from the stored procs over there. Okay, now you understand where you are going to get it. So if you want to switch to row to column, you can go ahead and you can select it. So based on the selection option, you can go ahead and you can select the, average retries or all the based on stored procs, the parameters will change. Okay, based on the values, you can go ahead and you can selecting it. Okay, I'm going to click it OK. You can see the process tile has been created. Or else, if you want to use the existing tile libraries, most of the time we are going to use the average handling time. These are the tiles libraries that you are going to using it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag the largest column database onto my tile. Okay, now if you see, I'm just drag and drop. You can't edit it because in my dashboard it is not in edit mode. As I said, first you have to click on edit, then only you can drag and drop over here onto your canvas. Now if you see the data you are having, that you can check it out what is the data that we are having it. But here if you see the tiles, that there's a lot of options that you are having. If you see the window is very small, if you want to change that to medium, that you can go ahead and you can make it medium, so that the chart will comes as a big. Or else if you want to make it large, you can go ahead and you can maximize the chart size. Okay, if you want to delete this tile, you can go ahead, there's the option remove tile and remove all tiles. Okay, so how can we remove the tile? For the time being, I'm also showing that how to remove that by clicking this remove option, and then you can go ahead and you can do that. Once again, I'm going to drag and drop on my canvas, and I'm going to be making the size as large. Okay, so in my dashboard, not only this style that I want to check it out the queue volumes as of now. So if you see in our previous sessions, we have used queues, right? So how many queues are pending and what are the queues volume that we want to check it out. I'm just going ahead and dragging these pending queues volumes onto my canvas. And also I'm going to make it this one as for the time being, I'm going to make it as small, and you can see the pending queues volumes also. And also I'm going to drag one more tile library onto my dashboard over here. Okay, now we have made all the required changes. If you want to delete all the tiles, you can select and you can remove all the tiles, but the time being I'm not going to do that. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I have edited my tiles on my dashboards, that is admin user dashboard, right? And I'm going to saving it. How can I go ahead and save it? Over here you can see the save option. You can go ahead and you can save it. Okay, now in the admin user dashboard, that you are having all these three options, correct? Now we have seen how to create a dashboard and how to create a tile, but and also we have seen how to edit also, right? But this user I want to make a setting as my dashboard as my home page. Before going to do that, let me navigate to my home tab. Okay, this is the default dashboard that has been created by the blue prism, and you can see the dashboard over here. I don't want to use this dashboard as my home page. Okay, but right now I have created one of the dashboards so that it has to be it has to be my home dashboard or the home at the home dashboard. How can I go ahead and I can do that? Let me go to analytics. This is my dashboard, right? Just now we have created with all the tiles. Now right click on that and you can see that the option set as my home page. When you do this, the home page will automatically changes with these three things. Let me show you again. See, I have 4 tiles over here, but whereas for the current admin user dashboard, I have only 3 tiles, right? Let me go ahead, let me do that, set as my home page. Now go to home again. Now you can see this is the, you are having these 3 tiles which we have seen at the analytics personal dashboard, right? So these are the way that we are going to set a home page as my dashboard. Now we have seen how to create a dashboard, right? Dashboard or global dashboards and published dashboards, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to expand my admin global dashboard and I'm just adding the tile libraries over here. I'm going to editing it. Now I'm going to use my, only 2 tiles that I'm going to use it. One is Q's volumes as of now. Let me drag and drop, okay, and click on OK. And then what I'm going to do, total automations I'm going to drag and drop on my canvas and I'm going to saving it. Okay, this has been done in the admin, correct? Admin user. Let me switch to prod user. Let me refresh it. But if you see in prod, it's not the user homepage. So that what I'm going to do, I'm going to analytics, global dashboard. Let me double click on the global dashboard. You can see the differences over there. If one user has done the changes in the global dashboard, these changes are going to be affecting over there for the another user also. Now this admin global dashboard, I'm going to set as the home page. Now you can see the home page of the particular user is going to be, setting as a home page by default. Oh, by not by default, we're going to setting it. Now switch me back to my user and let me go to admin user and you can see this is affecting the home page effect only for the particular user. Correct? Don't get confused when I'm going to switching to prod user and the admin user. So you will get to understand how I'm going to switching it, but be concentrate on the users, how I'm going to do that. Every time when I'm going to making it, I will make a note of user, admin user or the prod user. Okay. Now let me go back to my analytics and I'm going to show you one more option over there. If you see over here, copy a personal dashboard, copy a global dashboard, copy a published dashboard. These 3 options is nothing but you are going to select your dashboard so to make a copy of that one. Okay, and so that to reduce the work. So sometimes managers are viewing some particular dashboards and some of the developers are using only the particular dashboards. At that time, these kind of options are coming to create personal and the global dashboards. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copying a global dashboard. If you see, copy dashboard of the admin user. If you want to make the changes, okay, you can go ahead, you can change the name as, I'm just giving the name, don't mind with my names, okay, and I'm going to saving it. Or else what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more tile over here. Let me edit it. I'm going to delete one of my, dashboard from here. But if you observe, okay, this admin user this admin user dashboard -2 has been created from the personal dashboard. Okay, when I click at that, that only dashboard will be, it is going to be, creating over there. Okay, don't get confused with that, but it is going to be copying based on your things. Okay, let me show you one more time. What I'm going to do, I'm going to saving it as of now. The same way admin user, this dashboard I'm going to creating in the publish dashboard. But I don't want to create the entire thing. But how can I go ahead with the shortcut? Copy it, copy as global, publish dashboard. Once it has been done, it will comes to copy of dashboard. I'm saying publish. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the one of the queues, that is remove option, and I want only two tiles in the publish dashboard. I'm going to saving it. Okay, these are all the things that we are going to see it in tiles library, how to create the tiles library, how to create a dashboard, and how to uh, you know copy a personal dashboard or the global dashboard as well as the published dashboard. Now we'll go to our tiles library. There we are having some more features. If you right click over there, we can create a tile. If you want to clone it in the way of copying the existing tile board or created tile, then you are going to cloning it. And you can see the average handling time with the index of 1, it has been created. If you want to deleting it, you can go ahead, you can delete that. Okay, as of now, that to show that option, I'm going to deleting this tile. I'm going to deleting it. So now you've got it, how to create it, create a tile, how to clone a tile, and how to delete a tile. Now there is one more option that where I create a group. I want to create a group on the top of that one. How can I go ahead to create a group? And I'm saying dev group. I'm just saying this tile has to be used only for the development purpose, so that I'm saying dev group. Okay, if you want to drag and drop, you can go ahead and you can drag into that, so that the tiles will comes into that dev group. Now let me show you how to delete dashboards. Okay, if you see over here in my dashboards, I'm having admin user dashboard. Let me right click, but you don't find the dashboard. The reason is only one I am having as of now. Let me create one more. I'm just giving the name as personal dashboard, test personal dashboard. And I'm going to, without adding any tiles, I'm going to saving it. And yes, okay, and let me continue. Now, if you see over here, this is the default dashboard that whatever having at the admin. And there's a personal test dashboard, so that I'm going ahead and I'm going to, you will find the option delete dashboard. In the same way, if you see in the others global dashboard also, you can go ahead and you can delete the dashboard. Let me go ahead and let me delete the dashboard. Now we have seen how to delete the dashboard, correct? Now if we want to import and export these dashboards, how can we go ahead and import and export the dashboards? Okay, so we're having an option, right, to in the release managers, we can go ahead and we can create the releases, and then we can import and export the releases, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new package, or else you can see over here there's the option import release also. There first I am going to create a new package name. I'm saying dashboard package, dashboard hyphen tiles. I will give it tile package, and then I'm going to click on next. This is about the dashboards and tiles, right? Just I'm going to click on next. You can see in the tiles which I have been created in the dev group, I can see that process tile. I'm going to drag and drop this tile onto my canvas. In the same way, the dashboards, you can see the default admin global. These are the things I'm going to drag and drop on my canvas, so that I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to finishing it. So we have just created the tile, but we have not created any release as of now. So that what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new release on the top of that package. Okay, and I'm saying dashboard tiles release, and then I'm going to click on next. If you see on the desktop that I'm going to create this release, and I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to finishing it. If you see on the desktop that you will find it out dt release bp, that is no in the format of .bp release, so that you can go ahead and you can import and export the releases or the dashboards from one environment to another environment. Okay, in this session, we covered how to create, edit, delete dashboards in the same way, creating, deleting tiles, and also we have seen the copy and cloning of the dashboards as well as the tiles, and also we have observed the permissions of the for the dashboards, and also we observed how to import and export the dashboards. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. Thank you.